Good morning. So, let's see how we're doing today. I've been sitting here for the few minutes, taking a breath whenever I hear the cards riffle, letting my shoulders relax. Actually, I've just been able to kind of blank out this morning. After I had my breakfast, my coffee. There's no blanking out until I have that coffee. But I figure I don't drink, I don't smoke, I might as well enjoy that cup of coffee. So, remember to take that breath again. And with the shoulders loose, we're going to see what the universe has to say today. See if there's anything that we need to watch out for, to gird ourselves against, prepare ourselves, so that if we do pop up with a situation that would normally make us angry or resentful or sad or upset, maybe we can think about a different way of handling it. Maybe the cards will already show it to us and we'll think back to that and just remember this too shall pass, or just acceptance. Maybe take it a little bit differently. So, I'm going to do my 3 stacks, which are my 3 threads going out to the universe. And based on which stack I choose here will be the conversation we'll have. If I pull this thread, it'll be different than if I pull this one or this one. But today, it's Tuesday. I'm going to see what's underneath everything. I'm going to take that bottom stack here. And I'm going to do my 3 and 1. And I'm going to flip each card over one at a time so I can read it like a story. I'll see them the same time you will. And I use like a stream of consciousness as I'm doing this. So as I go through, I'll describe the cards and I'll think I know the exact direction they're going until I finally get to this last card, and it just could turn everything around. But let's see what we have for today. Today we have the Chariot. So this is about imposing our will. There are right ways to use our will. I mean, sometimes just getting out of bed, it takes a lot of will. So let's see what the focus is. So here we have the Page of Cups. This is generally somebody or something like a sincere gift. I'm not the page, but I mean the Knight of Cups. And this is like a sincere gift. Somebody presenting something, bringing something to us. And I can see, because with the Knights, they have a lot of energy. Same thing with the Chariot. The horses are all looking in the same direction. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay. We have Le Pendu, we have the Hanged Man. So, we have 2 majors sitting right here. And looking at the way it is right now, so the court cards could be a person, it could be ourselves, it could be an event. But this is one of the things where maybe there's a need. I wonder if this is a struggle to do the right thing. Struggle to do the right thing. Maybe not even a struggle. Maybe it's, we know it's the right thing. And we're using our sense of will for it. and understanding that could take a lot of patience and a lot of time, which knights do not have patience. So let's turn over the last card, which is the Four of Coins. So the Four of Coins tells us to focus on patience. Fours are about stability. Fours are about that being grounded with the coins. So for today, it's one of those things where we can get excitable and we may want to try and force something, because it shows right here that we have this determination. It's a strong determination to do something, and it may be the right thing and we want to go at it with all the will and determination. This could be, somebody could be in trouble, have problems. And sometimes we think we know what's best. So it's one of those things where we feel we know what's best, and we kind of can walk over people and not listen to them. And have you ever felt that thing where you don't feel appreciated because you're doing something? I'm doing this for you. Just let me do it. Help me help you. And it's not that it's a bad thing, but maybe we need to not be so forceful. It's one of those things where, like, tough love. This is the love. This is trying to force somebody not to do something, to harm themselves. I'll use the example of, if you know a drinker, doesn't matter how much will you put in there and how much effort you put in. If they're going to drink, they're going to drink, right? So what this is saying is that be there, because the Hanged Man is about being there. The Hanged Man is about being patient. It's about seeing things with a different perspective. Sometimes we need to let people do what they need to do and just be there for them. You're not going anywhere. But this is saying the most important thing is about the stability. Knowing that they have a rock they can fall back on. Because again, we want to help people. This is a good card for saying I can run in. This is the knight in shining armor. I will come in because I care. And using that self-will, that try and force it. And this is saying you can't. You have to be patient. And so the best way to help somebody sometimes is just to create a safe place for them to fall. Right? You can't save somebody. They have to want to be saved. So you have to have patience and create that safe place to let them fall. Does that make sense? It's all about being there for somebody. Being there, letting them know you're not going to go anywhere. When, for example, I've done some counseling and things like that. And when dealing with an alcoholic, for example, one thing that you have to teach people is that you hate the disease, not the person. You hate the disease, not the person. So you can't force somebody to do something they don't want to do. Which is why the Hanged Man is about just being there, being tethered. They know that you're going to be there. So let's think about the acceptance for the day. And being there for somebody, whether they want it or not. And absolutely, Twix Tarot says, trying to force help that isn't asked for is codependency. Absolutely true. And to follow up with what they're saying right there, Twix Tarot's saying, is that when we, sometimes because of our self-esteem, it's like we will try and force ourselves to help somebody, and that boosts our ego, but it may not help them. But the acceptance is the hard part. Acceptance that they need to, until they're ready for that help, they're not going to accept what you have to offer. And again, it's just about backing up and just being there. So, yep, that's exactly all. Thank you. Oh, Gwen. Hi, Gwen. So, with that, have an amazing day. And I will be here again tomorrow, 7:15. And then tomorrow evening, we will have the Two of Wands. Michael and I, we will have gone through the entire tarot deck, one card at a time. And tomorrow is the last card, which is going to be the Fool. We saved the Fool for last. And then we will come up with something for a week later. So we may decide to do the suits, because me and Michael look at suits differently. We may do the numerology. We're not really sure what we're going to do in 2 weeks, but we will be here tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern. So take care, everybody. And again, have that amazing, amazing day. And thank you for everything.